Welcome to Horror at Midnight. Today, we have a really interesting episode. We had the opportunity to talk with Jeffrey Dahmer and with one of his victims. But first, who is Jeffrey Dahmer? Jeffrey was born in Wisconsin. His parents were Lionel and Joyce. He lived a pretty normal young life. One thing that may affect him as a kid was the divorce of his parents. When Jeffrey was 9 years old, he started to develop a strange fascination for human bones and the inside of human bodies. Thanks to this, he started hunting animals on the woods to then kill them and explore their insides. Nobody worried about this because they thought that it was just a phase and that he would be a surgeon. And he also liked to take Polaroids of his animal victims. When Jeffrey was 14 years old, he started having ideas of violence and sex. And when he was 18 years old, he accepted to himself that he was sexually attracted to men. He was going through with depression and issues in his head that he decided to keep them to himself. To forget about his pain, he started abusing of drugs and alcohol. And his university expelled him for always being under these substances. After this whole thing, Jeffrey committed his first crime. A guy named Stephen Hicks was asking for a ride, and that is the moment when Jeffrey offered his help. Then he invited Stephen into his house, and that was a thing that Stephen accepted. Jeffrey drugged Stephen, punched him into his face, strangulated him till death, to then cut him into little pieces to throw him into the woods. At this moment, nobody knew what happened to Stephen Hicks, and Jeffrey decided to ignore it and keep on with his life. He entered to a military school because he thought that this was gonna make a better him. But he was actually expelled because he was completely addicted to alcohol. Anyways, her grandma accepted him living in her house at Ohio. But this didn't stop Jeffrey.